Everybody's saying it. Hey, everybody! It's me. It's Ryan. It is Saturday night, 9 o'clock. Making it up as we go. Episode 27. I was trying to put on everybody's, good evenings and hellos from there in the chat, and I lost the mouse. I couldn't find the pointer. I don't know where it went. It was not on the screen. But anyway, welcome everybody. It is December 30th. Man, it is a crazy, crazy time. Not a whole lot going on this evening. Wasn't sure if there was going to be a show because we were out looking at Christmas lights. As if I can't get enough of Christmas lights. We went to a local farm about 20, 30 minutes away from the house here. And they have, they do the stuff for pumpkin patches and everything else. They also now do a Christmas type thing. So you are walking through the field. They've got light up displays everywhere. And then they have some activities for the kids to do. They even had a Ferris wheel. It was the most sketchy looking Ferris wheel I've ever seen in my life. It was run by a tractor, and that thing moved going around in circles about twice as fast as what I would feel comfortable being on that thing. There's no way you were getting me on that thing. So, but it was fun, walking around, looking at the lights with the families and all that. Wasn't too cold out, so that was nice. I did a little YouTube short that I just put out while I was there of walking through one of the light tunnels where they had the music playing and it was interacting with the lights in the tunnel. It was pretty neat. Yeah, it was a good time. So, what are you gonna do? But we made it back. I didn't know if the show would be late or anything, but we ended up being on time. And so here we are. Let's see here. So since it was such a short notice thing, really mostly by myself this evening. Sean was floating around there for a little bit. He might be back. Oh, there he is. There he is. Let's bring him in here. There's Mr. Sean.
Hey guys.
How's it going,
man? Completely relaxing tonight, so you'll have to excuse me, but stuff is the bomb.
There you go.
I even feel it in my face. I'm gonna linger in the background tonight.
That's all good. All good. Let's see who we got out here this evening. There's Mr. Awesome Wood Things, Mr. Matt Haas. Good evening, sir. We got Mr. Tim Keller. There's Thomas. Troy is out there. Keith is out there. Kenneth is out there. Happy belated birthday, sir. Rob Hampton's out there. Earl's out there. And some other people are out there, too. They just haven't been commenting. I'm sure Mr. Gatton's out there, too, hanging out there somewhere. So thanks for joining us, everybody, and playing along in the chat. If you got anything to say, let us know. Because it's going to be one of those shows.
Making it up as we go.
That's right. That's what it's all about. So, how was your holiday, Sean? What family have a good one?
Let's see if you can read it. Okay, you know how everyone usually gets like the PJs and stuff, the Christmas PJs. Okay, well, ours is a little different. Everyone got a hat. I'll give you an idea.
That's a good one.
All right.
And you got the shirt to match, sweatshirt to match.
And then everybody else for
the crew members.
It was a great Christmas. We had a lot of fun.
That's awesome. It's fun when families can get in on the joke.
Yes. How was yours?
It was good. It was very good. One year, my family, for some reason, I don't know why, everybody was getting me Tasmanian devil stuff. I've never said that I like the Tasmanian devil's cool. He does his thing, but I've never been like, oh man, I'm a Tasmanian devil fan. But more than one person that got me something at this Tasmanian Devil stuff, and it was, well, everybody knows you love the Taz.
Mhm.
I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. It was a mess.
Oh, branded the Taz.
Yeah. So
That's a good brand.
it
Taz
became
is cool.
yeah, it became a big joke. It was pretty funny. For us on Christmas, we woke up. My big thing for Christmas these days is brunch. I love having a big giant brunch on Christmas Day. So I've gotten to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm not going anywhere on Christmas anymore. People want to come visit us. Hey, come on over, no problem. We had my wife's family. Some of them came over, and we had breakfast, brunch, and my dad came up and hung out with us for most of the day. We watched some football. We fried a turkey in the afternoon. I mean, so it was a good time. But yeah. The boy had money burning holes in his wallet before he could even finish out the day. So he ended up, he went out and got himself one of the Oculus things, whatever they are.
They kind of, I don't know if it's my equilibrium or what, but it's cool. Those are really cool.
He hasn't let me try it yet.
Oh, right. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty cool. And my wife got me a proof of purchase. So I haven't been wearing a wedding ring in several years because my last one, well, the original one, got smashed up so bad just because I wore it all the time, and I'm just so hard on my hands. I mean, look how I got like elephant skin hands. Yeah, so I'm really hard on my hands, and so it was bent up so bad that it wouldn't fit my finger anymore. I couldn't get it off. So once I got it off, I was like, I'm not putting that back on. So it's been a couple of years that I hadn't had one. So she had one made for me. So
that's cool. That was nice of her.
Yeah. It's a great ring too. I like the simplicity and stuff like that. So is
nice.
Yeah. When we got engaged. Go ahead.
Different story, different subject.
When we got engaged back in the day, because now we've been married for 13 years, I was like, all right, I could go pick out a ring for her, but I don't know if, because she doesn't wear jewelry and stuff like that. I was like, oh, she'll want something really simple. She ended up not getting something very simple. She picked it out herself, and I was like, well, it's a good thing I let you do it, because I would have swung and missed very, very far. But that's pretty funny. What's Matt saying? I used to paint the Tasmanian Devil on kids' faces. I worked for an amusement park in '87. Oh, was that for Hershey? You work for Hershey? I know Matt lives up there by Hershey Park. Yeah. So that's why I'm wondering if that's where it is.
Is that where you got the Reese's shirt from?
Yeah. It was the most complicated design and the most requested. Oh yeah, Hershey Park. They used to have this ride. It's still there, I think. They don't call it the same thing anymore, but it was called the Sidewinder. And I remember the first time that I went there. This is a long time ago. It was the time that they would actually announce, like, they had people that were on the thing saying, "Hey, yo, sit down, put your seatbelts on, blah blah blah," and the guy would say, "Welcome to Hershey Park. Welcome to the Sidewinder." And it was so funny the way the guy was saying it. Even 20 years later, I remember it. Yeah. But oh yeah, here we go. I wear a silicone wedding band. It's a woodshop safety thing. Yeah, do not Google ring injuries. Yeah, no, it's very bad. Oh, no, trust me, I know about ring injuries. That's yeah, mechanics. All that stuff. I mean, yeah, I should never have thankfully mine was a white gold band, so I mean it's very malleable as it was, but yeah, that's not something that you want to get caught on something, especially like electrical stuff that we work on. Oof.
Oh, that and in trucking, the doors that fold down, not the ones that shut, like the little bobtails. Yeah, one thing they say, don't wear rings because a lot of the guys would grab the door and they'd pull as they jump off, and that door would hang. And they're
Ooh.
yeah, bad news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh look, there's Mr. Clyde.
That's the only one that matters to me.
Yep.
I need them all.
Oh, and there's solar stuff. Solar stuff's up there. Hey, how we doing there? That's awesome. Let's see here. Oh, what's Clyde saying? I haven't worn my wedding band since '83 when I first started at Fort. Not allowed. Yep. Yep. I didn't really. I wasn't too concerned about not wearing one, but she said this is more of a present for me than for you. I said, whatever. It's all good. I just saw how much it was to get a new ring, and I was like, nope, not buying that, not spending that money. So
now I'm kind of curious. What's over your right shoulder? It's been a week. How do you like it?
Oh, the bamboo?
Bamboo. Yes.
I'm really, really enjoying it. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about. I mean, I knew I'd like the print quality and stuff like that, but I was like, all right, well, let me try this whole thing with the Bamboo Studio and being connected to it and doing all that stuff. I mean, we've talked about it here about all the security concerns that people have, stuff like that. But I was like, I mean, the camera that's on it, it's facing the wall. It's not going to show anything that I don't want it to. And really, what am I going to do with it? Or what are they going to do with me printing out stupid fan ducts and stuff? But so I was like, well, let me try it out, see how I like it. I'm a believer. To put it short and blunt, the Bamboo Studio is now my slicer of choice. The way that working with the bamboo is, I mean, that's the way to go. A lot of people like Orca slicer with it too. I haven't tried that, but right now I don't feel I need to. It's doing everything that I want it to. I mean, it's so nice to be able to sit here and I'm working on a design for something that I want to print, and I just tell it to go, and then it just starts and does its thing. And then like I'll be upstairs or something, and I'll pull it up on the Handy app, and I can make sure that it's not a failed print or whatever. And when it's done, it lets me know.
That is too sweet.
Yeah, and I mean the print quality is just, it's stupid. I mean, compared to what I was doing with the Ender 3, I mean, it's night and day. Like I like here, the last thing I think around the last thing I've printed with the Ender 3 was this fan duct adapter, and it looks great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared to print it on the bamboo because I'm like, I'm gonna look at what that thing put out for making the exact same thing, and then I'm just gonna take my Ender 3 and throw it in the garbage.
Hey, they have their purposes.
Oh, they completely do. And I mean, I love this print. This is a great print on it. I have the my K40. It's brought down into the basement right now. I'm gonna get it ready. It's going to my sister's for their business that they've started, and they'll be able to use it to make tags and patterns and stuff like that for the stuff that they do. But really, that machine is,
it's the bomb.
It's doing really well. I'm really happy. I've had failures. I definitely have had failures. But
That's a learning part.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of expected. Um, yeah, it's been pretty great so far. There may be a problem. I may be having a problem with the AMS, but I gotta mess with it some more and having it switch and stuff. The one,
Or for colors, or
yeah, the third slot seems to hang up. Like the rollers kind of get jammed or something in there. I don't know. So that's why the lid's on it is open right now. Because I was trying to check it out. But
can you shut that? You can shut that slot off too, though, right? While you're trying to figure it out.
oh yeah.
Okay.
I haven't actually printed anything that's multicolor yet.
Oh,
Like like a real multicolored print. Yeah, I've done some test cards for HueForge, which are 2-color ones, but it's not like a real multicolored print or anything like that.
right.
So, which is kind of, I figured that's how I would be using it. Would be, I don't want to just load another color in. I just hit go with whatever color is there, and print. So it's been
It's like an infinite roll.
Yeah, and I've been doing some prototyping over the past week of something I can't show yet because it may be actually a product for Christmas light stuff is where I'll leave that. But I mean, it's been doing a great job with that. Real quick iterations of design changes and stuff like that. And we'll see what it comes out so good. I've been really impressed with it. So, but
And that is the coolest thing about any printer, that you can actually create something and spit it out and actually have a physical item.
Yeah.
And now, unlike some of us guys that have these, you get to zip them out a little bit faster.
A little bit faster. I mean, and which is nice. I mean, that really is a nice part about it. I mean, here's this doesn't really show anything, but this is just a piece of the bigger project that I was working on. And I mean, I printed it like this. The very tip. This is basically, it's a half of a circle, right? I mean, there's barely any drooping up here at all of filament. I mean, it's almost a 90-degree. Yeah, there's a little bit right at the very top. It's like not 100% clean, but man, it's pretty acceptable.
What is it, a 75, 80% overhang?
That at the very top, it's 90.
Oh wow, that's pretty dang good then. So if you probably have one little string or something, you can see.
Yeah. So on a larger version of this, you can kind of see like right about here, the filament changes from this kind of matte color to a shiny color as it's trying to start doing the overhangs. But even that, it was holding up really well. So it I've honestly been more impressed than what I thought I would be.
That is a nice machine.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute this for a second. I'm going to fire up my laser. I actually have work I need to get cut out.
Oh, nice.
We're going to do that while we're chatting, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up on some of the comments here and see what we got here. Oh yeah, look, Tom is showing his age here. I first visited Hershey Park in 1965 on a weekend break in ROTC summer camp at Indiantown Gap. Yeah, there you go. There. Yeah, Hershey Park's been around for a long time. So let's see here. Oh, yeah. Clyde says you got a Rolls Royce now, not a Model T. I don't know. I'd like to think of it as like a Toyota Corolla where it just goes. It is fancy. It's
Got to
I
hit that 1,000,000 mile mark.
yeah. I think it well, is the AMS even needed for what I do? Probably not, but it is nice to be able to go, okay, I want this in this color. Just hit the button and it'll switch it and go. That I don't actually have to do anything with it.
No, I should say when I get it, if I get it, the AMS. Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer for me.
I think so too. Like if you're buying one,
Yeah.
get an AMS with it. If you're going to have multiples of them, maybe you don't need the AMS on the additional ones. But if you're just buying one of them, I think it's worth having. Because if you ever want to sell it too, you can go, hey, look, it's got the AMS already with it, blah, blah, blah. You're going to get more money for it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. What's real say? I love mine. I'm printing a monster truck RC. Oh, nice. Very cool. That I don't know if I used to I still love RC stuff. I mean, you've seen the 3D sets car buggy that we've been printing out right here at the side of the table here in this bin is all my RC stuff from back in the day. I've got my original Blackfoot Tamiya Blackfoot in there. My original 1988 Boomerang and an RC10L all stuffed in that box. And yeah,
that's a nice little collection.
Yeah, they all need work, a lot of work.
I was going to ask Earl a question. The monster truck, did you design that one, or is it one off of like Thingiverse or Cults or something?
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Solar Stuff's ordered one of the A1s. Yeah, everybody so far, everybody that all the YouTubers that are showing stuff seem pretty impressed by it. Let's see here. Let's see. Here's Sean. My 11-year-old neighbor says, thank you for the donation you made towards his 3D printing business.
I hope he takes it somewhere. That's awesome. It's nice to see young people getting involved.
Heck yeah. Let's see here. Oh, John Thompson says, Sean gave a friend your website. He's looking for some training information.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Thank you.
Let's see. What's Matt saying? Any tips for young people learning to 3D print? Yes. Go probably inexpensive so that they get their feet wet. Like an Ender 3 V3 SE, like one of those, that style, it's sub $200. I can't recommend the one that my son has yet. I have to go back and play with it some more to see how much I like that.
The Ender.
Yeah, no, not the Ender. It's an
No. The one he should get. Not. Oh yeah. You get like the Ender.
Yeah, the Ender 3 V3 SE is a nice one. There's the Elegoo's are nice. There's a big community behind those. Let's see.
The nice thing about 3D printing is it teaches you it's okay to fail every once in a while.
Oh yeah,
the next one's going to be better.
Yeah. My son's having a good time playing. He hasn't printed anything off lately, but we're getting ready to move this printer back up to his room where he'll have access to it all the time. So. What's Earl saying here? I've been in RC since 1995. I do road course racing and truck racing. Going to give it all to the grandson. Nice. Very cool.
Yeah. Talk about trucks. Back in, it would have been, this is going to date me. 95. I picked up one of the Tamiya semi trucks.
Yeah.
That thing was a kick in the butt.
I bet.
You could sit back and it shift gears. As you're driving it, you could literally shift the gears on the truck as it's running. And there's
awesome.
so many mods you can do to them, like kits and the whole nine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a when I got mine like in the 80s. I
Mhm.
I it was like real obvious that this was a big boy hobby. I mean, I loved bashing mine around and stuff, but it's like, oh, you break something or you can't, you couldn't race a bone stock one because all the 30, 40 year olds at that point have all this money into theirs and they're flying and they got parts on parts. And it's like, we're just gonna go out back and jump the thing off the deck a bunch of times.
You remember the old, what was it? The old Bigfoots and the lunch boxes?
Yeah, Blackfoot. Yeah,
Blackfoot, yeah. I won third place at a place out in California on one of their tracks with
nice.
one of those and a stick radio, not the knob ones.
Yeah,
It was fun, something different.
yeah, they were a blast. My boomerang, they actually just re-released the boomerang again, and like a month or two ago, or a couple months ago. I was really close on just buying one, just so I could have like a whole one because I need some parts for mine. But my chassis is actually cracked, and so I'm thinking I'm going to do the chassis. I'm going to 3D print one
There
out.
you go.
Yeah, it'll take a while to model up everything on it, but I think it'll be pretty cool.
See, that's the fun part. That's the coolest thing between
Yeah.
CAD and the printers. Yeah.
I printed 10 nativities and gave them all away today at a family gathering. Some SVG files at my get.
That's fun.
Nice, very good. Good job, Clyde. Very cool. Let's see here. What's Earl saying here? Hey Ryan, don't leave it go on multicolor project without being there with it because you get a lot of waste and it can build up and shut off. Yeah, definitely can. And I was actually watching a video today about.
Wait, real quick, does that mean that it's constipated?
Yeah. No, it's kind of the opposite. It's got the runs. And a lot of poop when you do multicolor. Let's see here. Proust slice. Run different colors. I have to try that. Yeah. Yeah, doing manual swaps and stuff like that. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh. No, he got it off of Thingiverse. Very cool.
Cool. That is a nice thing about Thingiverse.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that was one of the that's what got me into getting the orange buggy files was that I wanted something for my existing cars. I wanted to get I was like, oh, let me find out a 3D printed body. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. And so I started doing some looking around and then saw the 3D sets stuff where it's a full car. And I was like, oh, I gotta try it.
And the cool thing is you did.
Yeah.
It is a nice buggy.
Yeah. So, when you bash something up, you just go print out another one. Or
dude, unlike that thing, well, right there it is. Right there. The front, the front's a little messed up. That's $75, $50, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Oh, let's see here. Oh, what's any tips on selling digital files? No. I only sold one in the past 4 months. So whatever I'm doing, don't do that.
I don't know any tips on it. Throw them up there.
Yeah.
That's the best.
There's a couple of sites that are out there now that are doing stuff like that, but I think Etsy is really the biggest one
for selling. Yeah, well, it's cheaper. It's cheaper than Cults if it's an STL file. Yeah, I put all my stuff up on Etsy, give it away for a few bucks. It's easy. And you just click on it. It's like, okay, re-up it. It's like a little piggy bank.
Yeah, some of my next stuff is this year for me is really going to be focused on a couple things, but the main thing is trying to grow this channel. We need to get it growing up a little bit bigger. goal is to try to get it to be monetized. That I mean, all the commercials that they already show on here, at least I'll get a penny or two for it.
Yeah,
because I know they show them all the time. So hopefully we can get the channel monetized, and with that too, you can kind of see the corner of it here in the picture. And I showed it last week. If you didn't see last week's show, the new laser is here, and I'll be able to. I have some files that I have been working on for like door hangers that I've designed, and now that the laser's here, we can start doing some test files on them, test cuts on them before I put them up on Etsy and stuff like that, which will definitely help with any of those types of sales, just to really help pay for this stuff. This stuff is doing the shows and YouTube stuff is fun, but it does get expensive, for a hobby. So if I can get enough digital files on there really to start selling some stuff, it helps out. Let's see here. Here's Solar Stuff's got a question here. Ryan, have you tried HueForge on the new printer? Yes, I did. Way awesome. I don't have it down here, I don't think. I did do a photo, a photo of HueForge print. There it is. It's right there. Hold on a second. So it's probably going to show up really crappy on this on here because the lighting in this camera is kind of crap. But I did do Vanna White from the 80s. Let me turn this light off here and see if it'll show up better. There you go. That's a HueForge print from Vanna White. So that's only using 2 colors. It's black.
it looks good. It almost looks like it's 3 colors.
Yeah. The shading on it did do really well. The white, the white I'm using in there is it's Creality, and it has a really deep transmission distance to it, so you can get some really good depth with it. It would look better if I actually had like a silver or a gray included in on it. The color transitions would be better, but I was pretty impressed with it so far. I'm just even doing that one. So Vanna White in the 80s, she's pretty mint. She's pretty mint. Yeah. minty fresh. So HueForge is awesome on that thing. That's the other nice part about having the AMS for doing the HueForge stuff is you don't have to manually change the colors. You can go, this thing, take a guess how long it took.
45 minutes?
No, I wish that's really fast.
Oh, about 2 hours.
Two and a half hours. Yeah. And it's at thickness, it's 2 millimeters thick, I think, at the thickest part. So turned out really good. The black is awesome, and she turned out really good. So I got to get a video put out on that stuff of everything that I've been printing out.
So it's fast, but not that fast. No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for 2 hours for that is, or that's 2.5 hours, whatever it was. Yeah, that's pretty quick.
This is a 20-hour print running right now, and it's just a couple walls.
Yeah. This on my ender would have taken at least 8 hours.
I can see that.
Yeah. Once I did on
this one down here, or this one back behind me, that one goes down the road Monday. But while I still have it here,
hey, it's got to work.
She's working.
Yeah.
It's a good printer. The gentleman that's buying it, he's from the local G-Scale Model Railroad.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, he'll be printing out a bunch of stuff for his G-Scale. That'll be fun to see.
Cool. Let's see here. What's John saying? Been designing some plywood holder spacers for a 3 and 5 millimeter and one piece for the laser. Nice. All right. Good deal. Very good. He's been 3D printing them. So very cool. Let's see here. You could let the people watching send you some files for lasering. That way, people who watch your show could see what they could make if they had a laser. There you go. Yeah. Hey, we're all about that stuff. If you got anything you want to send over, rballarddesigns@hotmail.com. And that'd be great. Be very good. Let's see here. We'll go back over here. Yeah, so it yes, we got the laser. I actually got the laser. It's up and running. But I already ordered my inline fan for it. That's supposed to be here in a couple days. But the big problem right now with the laser right now and being able to do like videos and stuff over here. I don't know. Let's see if I can show you this. Look how dark it is over there.
Look how clean it is.
Well, yeah, that's because it's not being used yet. But I did do some test stuff on there, burning some stuff up. But it's really dark in that area. So as we know, this my room here is the plan for it is to have like a Star Wars themed office. And John, that's the it's the 2028 bed on that 60 watt. It was the biggest that I thought I could fit in that closet.
Barely.
And evidently, it was a little too big because I had to rip out some of the closet to be able to fit it in there. It was supposed to have doors covering it. You have to close it off. Those doors are gone. So, but
well, now the fun begins with the Star Wars theme wrapped around it.
Well, yeah, that's what the some of the thinking is that I've already got a really cool design for the closet itself now, and to be able to kind of bring in that bring the theme into the closet, because originally I was just going to have a light in there or whatever, and you open up the doors, lasers there, it works, and then you just close the doors back up and whatever. But now
you're hiding it. Yeah.
The theme is going to be going inside there, and around it. So the white that you see here on the wall, that's actually where I already took off the trim and all that. So that white that's right here used to be about 3.5 inches wide. It's now much less than that because I had to cut one of the jack studs out of both sides.
Okay, now you're gonna have to pull a Cody and get some trim and put it. Yep.
Yeah, well, no. Well, currently I am pulling a Cody because there's no trim on it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, but there will be. It's going to get finished out. Hopefully this week would be nice. It'd be really nice. So we'll see. Earl says a barn door style door. No, because that won't work with the theme for the rest of the build with the rest of the room. So it's gonna keep it all that whole Star Wars looking thing. But so there's going to be doing trim around the outside of the door and all that to make it kind of look like Star Warsy. And that's why the chiller is going to play an integral part in that. So we'll leave it at that.
These are videos I can't wait to see.
This year should be pretty cool if I can get this stuff done. I really should buy myself a new camera because it would definitely help. Let's see here. Yeah, the Star Wars slider. Yeah, pocket doors would have been awesome if I had them already installed, but I'm not ripping out the wall to put a pocket door in there. But the Star Wars doesn't do any. They do like pocket sliding doors. They don't do any kind of barn door style. So it's just going to be open. It's no big deal that it's in the open. It just needs to now flow with the theme. And it will. It'll look pretty cool, I think.
You know what? while I'm thinking about it is on my laser. After watching Dave, Dave rose his laser up. I don't know exactly how far.
About 10 inches.
Yeah. Oh, dude. And okay, this has been at ground level for 11 years. I feel it now when I get into that.
Yeah.
I love that idea. If that's something that you might want to think about. If you can do it now before you dress it all out,
I
want to
could.
raise it up a little.
The difference there, I thought about that immediately before I even put it into the closet, because I mean it pulls right out. So if I ever need to do anything that's like pass through, it pulls right out from there, and I can get in behind it and stuff like that. But with the height that it is right now, I'm sitting at my desk. Here's where I'm going to be working on it. I roll right over to it. It's a perfect height for sitting in my chair. So
There you go.
it's definitely at lazy ass height. But if it was out in the top or something, and I had to, or out, out in the main part of in the basement here, and I had to walk over and work on it while I'm like standing and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely, I would be raising that thing up in a heartbeat. I'd probably raise it up 1.5 feet, just because I'm a tall guy. But
that makes sense.
Being that I mean, it really is. I've been over there when I was doing some test stuff. I just put my laptop right on top of it, and I was just sitting right in front of it, typing away on it, and doing some tests with Lightburn and stuff like that. Lightburn itself was a pain in the butt for that thing. It works on that machine, which is not a problem. My problem was my version of Lightburn that I had.
So, because
I have
the licensing.
Well, I bought Lightburn 2019, I think it was, and then so the last update I got was in 2020. It's now almost 2024. It was almost a year. Well, 3 years ago was the last time that I had an update. I think it was like 12.10 was the last update that I had gotten from Lightburn, and so I was like, oh man, this is cool. I'll just have to upgrade to the DSP license, which was an additional $60. But I also had to renew my license.
On top of it.
30. So I was like, man, I really didn't save a whole lot over just buying a brand new license on it. But whatever. It's all good. It works.
But you got it going, right? Yeah.
And it's working good. So I might actually, I have in the wall in front of me over here, when I ran all the stuff for this room, I have a switch, an Ethernet switch back there. So I may do this. I may hook my laser to the switch,
hardwire,
and I can just, I don't have to be connected to it at all. Then I can just do the same thing like what I'm doing with Bamboo. So
you can do not Wi-Fi, but you can do Ethernet on the new ones.
Yeah,
that's cool. I did not know that.
Yeah, because I the computer that we're streaming on is I hardwired that to that switch, and so if I hardwire the laser to the switch, then I can just do it all sitting here on this computer or whatever.
Or your network.
Yeah, so it's a thought. That might happen. So
this is USB. I'm still old school.
Yeah, Ray, I'm not going to take that fool's bet because Cody, I know for a fact he doesn't have it in there yet. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have it in there. His wife has now taken that area over, but I still don't think he's put the trim on it. He may have because his wife's working in there now, but last I checked, he had not. So, you know what we haven't talked about yet today? I feel bad about this. This is stupid. We didn't talk about the Gatton CNC Christmas Challenge and our awesome sponsors. So next week, January 6th, the show is going to be with Dave, me, and Hamilton Delbeck. And we will be going through a bunch of the videos that were posted. I think we had I think Dave told me 25 total entries, which is pretty good. So we've got prizes from Hamilton himself on with CNC later, some prize packs there, or some download file packs. Bob CNC is giving us a Quantum. Cody's Cadence Manufacturing Designs giving us some bits. Stacy over at G3 CNC is giving us one of their XYZ touch probes. Hugh Forge is giving us a personal license. Overture Filament is giving us a bunch of filament. Rockler's giving us some hold downs. Onefinity's giving us one of their woodworkers. Wham Bam has given us some of their the cloud fire suppression bits, which if you own a laser or a 3D printer, you should definitely look at getting one of those. Scene Smart is also giving us a 3018 CNC. So lots of really cool prizes. So tune in next Saturday. And
how many entries?
We had 25.
25 entries.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I was hoping for more, but it is what it is. It was a good showing. I mean, the videos that went out were great. Everybody did a fantastic job. I was really, really pleased with some of the stuff that we were seeing. There's a lot of creativity. So can't shake a stick at that. So we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. I'd rather have quality over quantity anyway.
True.
So,
well, I think my video was like it was there.
It snuck in.
I need
this week. This week we have to go back and we have to watch them all again a bunch of times, and get our stuff all together with Dave, so that we can make sure we give a bunch of prizes away next week. So hope everybody tunes in next week and we'll be able to give away a bunch of stuff.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You have to be present, right?
No, you don't have to be present, but you have to be present to pick your thing. So if you were, let's say you're number 4 and you're not watching, well, you don't get the pick of number 4 product. You're going to get moved down the list, and you may end up with whatever's left over, because we're trying to give it away, trying to take care of everything as we're there. So definitely tune in if you submitted something over the challenge, and we'll be looking forward to it. I there's a couple of the last videos I haven't gotten a chance to watch yet, but I'm getting in there to get them done in the next day or so. And some great stuff, absolutely great stuff. So let's see here. Let's see here. What's John saying? You could paint the barn door like a spaceship door. Yes, that was the plan for the original doors that were on that closet. We're just not doing doors at all anymore. Where we're going, they don't need doors. Let's see here. Oh, it's hope to have my CNC built for next year's challenge. Yeah, get on it, Darren. That's awesome. Remember, you don't necessarily need a CNC if you have a laser, if you have a 3D printer.
That is CNC.
Yep. There's all qualify. So, Earl was working on being an overachiever. He did good though. I was hoping for more. I didn't get 3 in. That's okay. That's quite okay, Earl. We appreciate your hard work on those. So, yeah, fun stuff. But yeah, we got a lot going on for 2024. I might actually throw away the Bamboo P1S box. it might end up in here for a while, but hopefully not. We got
good storage.
Yeah, we got lots of laser stuff coming up. There's lots of 3D printing stuff. Hopefully, lots of CNC stuff too. And yeah, because what I'm planning for the back wall in here, because I got to, like I said, I need light and stuff inside that closet. I got a really cool plan for that, and it's going to be laser. It's going to be CNC stuff in there to make it all happen. Probably some 3D printing stuff will happen in that too. So it'll be a pretty cool overall project to get moving. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the best way to be right, because you'll still be going right down to the wire trying to get it done. Yep. Yeah. You should see the shop. The shop's still not done yet. No. Let's see here.
Yeah, you haven't posted any pictures of your shop for a while.
No, well, you don't want to see it right now.
I'm curious about the scoreboard.
I need to get that place cleaned up so I can get all the Christmas lights back in it. It's a mess.
Then you can hang your scoreboard.
Over. Mr. Gatton's awesome for hosting. We appreciate Mr. Gatton.
Yes.
Mr. Gatton and Mr. Dag. So, good deal. Well, what you got planned for next year, Sean? What are you thinking?
Focus on adding more lasers.
Going to add to it or replace?
Add to.
Nice.
Oh, she's a good old girl. She's an old tank.
Yeah, she functions.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, my shocks are kind of worn out and stuff, but hey, 11 years old.
There you go. You can always get new shocks.
Yeah.
So, are you thinking? Because that one's 100 watt. Are you thinking about another 100 watt?
Right in there. Yeah, I'm looking more at bed size. I need to step up just a little bit more.
Oh, that's cool.
So
very good.
The 40-inch range.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the bigger you can put stuff on there, it's really nice.
Yeah.
I really wish I could have gone bigger here, but it just wasn't room for it. I didn't want to put it out in the room because it would have taken away from what I want the rest of the room to look like. So
it fits that space perfect.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool to see what you come up with.
Yeah, I hope so. Let's see here. I'm semi-retired. Hope to be completely retired in February at age 67. I would like to join the crew here. Heck yeah. Very cool. Get on it, Earl. Get retired. Yeah, I was talking to one of my solar customers the other day. I drug home more stuff. He needed something, and he had something I wanted.
There you go.
So I had some old solar panels. He had some old Segways.
Oh, you did?
So there may be 2 Segways sitting in my garage right now with bad batteries.
Oh.
But
a little bit of time on them? No.
Was that?
Is there any time on them? I mean, were you able to fart around a little bit with them? Or?
No, the batteries are shot.
Oh, shot.
There's no capacity in them at all. But
that's cool though.
Yeah. But and he was talking about a very smart guy. He did like IT stuff at a hospital for years and years. And he was like, retire as soon as you can. As soon as you can monetarily live on retirement, do it. And he's like, because if you retire at 65, I think is the youngest that you can get Social Security or whatever. The difference in money that you get from 67 to 69 or whatever, getting money for those 4 years, it would take you until you're 90 to make up that money, that difference. Like from starting at 69. So he was like, yeah, just
go for it
out when you can and enjoy it. As you get older, every year counts. So,
and we only look once.
Yeah. So here's hoping for you, Earl, that you get retired here in the next 2 months. That'd be awesome. We'll definitely be throwing a party. So, Clyde wants to know what he's going to make for the 2024 challenge. Something cool. Did good this year. You did a good job. 62, Roger says, for Social Security. Yeah. So
that ain't bad.
So Earl, get out. He's right there, so that's good.
Yeah.
Good. But yeah, so you're going to add more pew pews.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be good. Mm-hmm. Where are you going to put it?
That's the challenge.
Yeah.
I have some tools that'll have to go down the road. It is what it is. That's going to be the hard day, to let that tool go. But
yeah, you got to do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely it is. It definitely is.
Yeah. CPU is more important.
Oh yeah. Well, it'll definitely help out. Provides income, so that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, like I said, for here, we want to make more cool stuff. I got products that I'm working on designing so I can start selling them for the industries that I'm involved in. So hopefully you can do that. Hopefully we grow this channel. For YouTube, my goal is to get monetized this year, like I said earlier. So that's
there you go.
Oh, there you go. That's nice. That's a big boy right there.
Yeah. Sweet and simple product. Nice. I love them. Oh, the things that some of these guys are doing with these, are just outstanding.
Very cool. You're going to have lots of little wooden skeletons all over the place.
That's my next year's goal.
Yeah. There you go.
ETUs for the fireplace.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff out back that needs to go to the fire gods. So waiting for that. Got to get dry for a little bit. Gee, Christmas. It's been so wet. Oof.
It's been interesting crazy. Winter.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, I guess we'll get out of here for the year.
And see you next year.
Yeah, we'll see you next year. We'll do the do Dave's show next week, and we'll keep at it and make something awesome here with this channel, and hopefully everybody out there is making some awesome stuff. So I'd like to thank you to everybody that has tuned in. To this point, everybody, it's been pretty awesome, and we'll have a great New Year's, everybody. If you need anything, let us know.
Try one of those. It's awesome. It's a wide awake drunk. Can't beat it.
There you go.
We'll give that 6%.
Jeez, nice. Very cool. All right, people. Sayonara for now. Adios, muchachos. Peace out, sauerkraut.
Happy New Year.
2024. See ya.